is no try.
Welcome everyone to the Electronic Arts E3 preview show, coming to you from the Shrine Expo Hall in Los Angeles. We're live on Spike TV, we're streaming around the world, and we're ready to kick off E3. So thanks for joining us today, and thanks to the team at DICE for starting us off with a look at one of our most ambitious new games, Star Wars Battlefront. Over the next hour, we've got a dozen new experiences that are being built by creative teams with a love for games. For the people who matter most, our players. We're doing the show a little differently though, so let me set the stage. We've got games here today that are just a few months from being done, and with others, we'll go behind the scenes. We'll see early designs, concept visuals, and raw prototypes of just some of what's to come over the next few years. We'll explore interesting worlds, epic landscapes, and ridiculous action. We'll also hear thoughtful reflections on what's inspiring the future from some of our most passionate creative leaders. Everything we've got for you here today is tied together by a common thread. A commitment to put our players first. A commitment to create amazing games. Games that connect, inspire, challenge, and entertain us. A commitment to lead with creativity and innovation, imagining new ideas for a new generation. And a commitment to listen to you. It's about putting the games into your hands and inviting you to help us make them better. This is the foundation for Electronic Arts and the inspiration behind what we have for you here today. So, let's jump into the world of Dragon Age Inquisition, and then an early glimpse inside two more new projects from our very talented storytellers at BioWare.
Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. All the feels. I gotta settle down. That was beautiful. Thank you for an amazing opening. Dragon Age Inquisition marks the beginning of the next generation of BioWare games, where we'll combine powerful narratives with expansive open-world gameplay, so you can explore and discover with more freedom than ever before. In Dragon Age Inquisition, you step into a world on the brink of chaos as the Inquisitor. Your past and motivations are shrouded in mystery. The choice in how to proceed is yours. You'll assemble a team of unique and powerful heroes and lead them against the forces of evil. Together, you'll become legends in the Dragon Age. You'll have a choice in how you lead your team into the heat of battle, and we're going to give you a taste of that today. One way to approach combat puts you right into the heat of the action. As you're about to see, playing this way gives you the ability to take control of different party members. You can use their skills to help you succeed in battle against the apex predator of our world, a Hydra. Now, another way to approach combat is to use the tactical camera. More powerful than ever before, this mode removes time from the equation by pausing the battle. You position your party on the field, issue orders, and take ultimate control. Whether you choose an action or tactical approach, these heroes won't just fight beside you across our expansive, beautiful open world. They are true companions with their own stories to discover. I want to leave you with a first look at some of your team of heroes.
Rachel Franklin, and I'm excited to introduce you to the next generation of The Sims. Smarter Sims. Sims with real personalities. And the stories you'll tell about these Sims will be entertaining, meaningful, and sometimes a little weird. In previous games, you controlled the mind and body of your Sims. In The Sims 4, for the first time, you control their hearts. The Sims 4 features lively, vibrant neighborhoods, rich communities where anything can happen. This is a deep simulation where every Sim has their own story. And they're all connecting, colliding, and influencing each other's emotions. I leap into the all-new gallery to look for something special. It's full of wonderful homes and Sims created by other players. And for the first time, you can share their Sims complete with their full personalities. I can bring another player's Sim straight into my game. These new smarter Sims are full of personality and humor. And the possibilities when you play with life are simply endless. We invite you to create your own weird stories on September 2nd, when you'll get to play with the next generation of The Sims.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot.
Hold on. Ordinarily, I would agree with pretty much anything Jon Jones has to say about fighting. After all, he is the UFC light heavyweight champion, and I am a 5'8" game developer that shouldn't be in his weight class. But he did get one thing wrong. This year, in EA Sports UFC, anyone can be like Bruce Lee. Virtually speaking, of course. And whether you're playing as Bruce Lee, or Jon Jones, or GSP, the team at EA Canada has been working hard for 2 years to make it the most awesome experience we possibly can. So let's jump into the fifth round of a battle between Bruce Lee and the prodigy BJ Penn and see what I'm talking about. And that's just a quick look at EA Sports UFC. We can't wait for you guys to feel the fight for yourselves when the game drops next week. Thank you.
Great job, Brian. Man, that game looks amazing, and I love to play it. For this past year, everyone's been asking me the same question. What will change in the NHL franchise when it finally comes to the PS4 and Xbox One? My answer, almost everything. Starting with a new generation of hockey player, one that comes alive with intensity, athleticism, and emotion. NHL 15 will also give you more control than you've ever had to embarrass your friends and truly create those amazing highlight reel goals. We've put physics on all 12 players and the puck, bringing a new level of toughness and unpredictability to every game you play. And beyond the ice, NHL 15 brings the energy of the sport to life in the most detailed arenas we have ever built. This is the beginning of a new generation of hockey. And on behalf of the team back at EA Canada, I'm extremely proud to give you your first look at actual gameplay in motion. This is NHL 15.
Thank you to the teams on UFC and NHL. Two new awesome games from EA Sports. Now, if you know me at all, you know I have a passion for fast things, especially cars. Inside EA Studios, we have a different way of thinking about speed today. For us, it's all about getting to the fun fast. We are changing the way we create. New tools and new ways of working allow us to explore more game ideas than ever. With this, we can bring a new feature, level, or environment to life in a matter of days or weeks, and actually feel how fun it is. Now, some of these ideas will work, and others won't. But the ones that make it into our games will be awesome. Who better to show you what I'm talking about than the guys at Criterion Games? They know a thing or two about speed. Now listen, we don't typically show things this early, and let's be clear, this is early. But it's also very cool. And let's be honest, we all know that there's no way we could keep this a secret anyway.
Criterion is looking at things differently, and at EA Sports, we are too. So today, I want to share a couple of cool things coming out of Tiburon. First, our golf franchise has a rich history of delivering authentic golf along with fun fantasy courses. But there's always been limits to where you could go and what you could do. Now, for the first time ever in a sports game, we're leveraging Frostbite 3. EA Sports PGA Tour will allow you to experience real-world courses in stunning detail, while also pushing the boundaries of golf to places you've never been. With no load times between holes and fully rented environments that let you explore every inch of the course, this is golf without limits. And yes, you can hit over a battleship. We look forward to showing you more in the coming months. Now let's talk about Madden. Gamers have been telling us for years they want defense to be more fun. And we get it, because defense is nearly half the game. With Madden NFL 15, we're transforming your experience on the defensive side of the ball. Let's start with your perspective. When you're playing defense, it makes sense to have the camera behind you. So we've introduced some new defensive cameras that will allow you to read and attack the offense. If you get locked into a block, ability on defense, you're going to have a lot more fun. We also want you to feel the intensity of the NFL. So we've added hundreds of new player emotions and reactions. And now you'll experience that in Madden 15. For those of you at E3 this week, we invite you to come play it. And to everyone else, you can experience it firsthand when Madden 15 launches on August 26th.
If we're going to do MOBA, we don't just want to clone.
This is an amazing time to be making games. But it's really an amazing time to be playing games. Every year at E3, I'm inspired by the energy that surrounds this industry. I love the cool innovation and creative thinking, but I also love the conversation. For a lot of us, it's the first time we have a chance to come together and interact. So, we hope you like what you've seen so far today. And now listen, I'm a little biased, but I think we're doing some pretty cool stuff. So tell us what you think. Challenging us to create the best, most amazing experiences. We embrace the honest and open dialogue. As I said at the outset, we're doing things differently, but not just for today. We want to invite you in early to share new concepts, to let you know what's inspiring the new games you'll see down the road. This is our commitment to put players first. Have a little faith. We're not done just yet. We've got a couple more games to go. Enjoy the rest of the show.
So, football is the greatest drama on earth. It has the emotional pull that keeps the world coming back season after season. With FIFA 15, we've created a game that lets you feel the emotion of football like never before. You will feel the game. Emotion touches everything we're showing you today. Incredible visuals that blur the line between the virtual and the real world, and emotional intelligence that connects every player on the pitch. All of this adds up to a FIFA experience where you'll feel the emotion, intensity and athleticism of football. There's much more news to come before we launch this fall. This year you will feel the game.
Today, we're introducing Battlefield Hardline. It's a new game that puts you right in the middle of the war on the streets between cops and criminals. When Carl Magnus and I first met several years ago, we talked about what would eventually become Hardline. He loved Dead Space, and I was playing a ton of Battlefield 3. We started to think about ways we could work together. We talked about expanding Battlefield to new worlds with new weapons and new ways to play. 3 years later, and here we are today. Cops and criminals, good guys versus bad guys, this is the foundation of Hardline.
Now, we're always exploring new directions for the Battlefield franchise, but only if the ideas make for great games and only if we have really passionate teams that want to build them. And of course, whatever we build needs to stay true to Battlefield's core values. So Steve and his awesome team at Visual started out by building Endgame, which was actually one of the X for Battlefield 3. They learned what fans love about Battlefield multiplayer, which is team play, strategy, lots of vehicles, open battles, and of course, destruction. Visual is also well known for storytelling and are bringing a fresh approach to Hardline's campaign. It's much more like a great TV crime drama than something out of a traditional shooter. But of course, at the core of every Battlefield game needs to be an amazing multiplayer experience.
Now let's check out some of the gameplay footage from a 32-player match and heist. This is an all-new mode where the criminals are trying to make off with the loot and the cops are trying to stop them. So let me paint a picture for you. It's a normal day in downtown LA. Then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. Alarms are going off, an armored truck has been taken out, SWAT teams are swarming the scene. You'll see this battle from multiple perspectives. This is cops versus criminals. This is Hardline multiplayer. Let's take a look.
Hell yeah, so this is doua, spotted!
Thank you. The team's been working really hard. Now, if you're a gamer like me, you don't want to watch games. You want to play games. We're about to do something we've never done before. We're going to launch a beta of Battlefield Hardline today. Go to battlefield.com to sign up for a chance to get into the closed beta on PC and PlayStation 4. It's first come, first served to get instant access. And here's Adam Boyes from Sony to give you more details on a cool new way you can get into the beta on PlayStation 4.
Hey, Steve. Game looks amazing. I've been a huge Battlefield fan for a long time. My brother and I used to play a lot of Battlefield Vietnam back in the day. So it's a huge honor to be here. Our team at PlayStation could be more excited to bring you the Hardline beta to PS4 today. Battlefield owners can simply turn on their console, highlight your copy of Battlefield 4, and then click on the live tile to download the Hardline beta and play it in its 1080p 60 FPS glory. It's really easy. But you have to get quick because this incredible console exclusive experience won't last long. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Adam. We've got a lot of work left to do over the next few months, so your feedback at this early stage is huge as we build towards our release on October 21st. While you're waiting for the beta to download, check out Battlefield Hardline on Twitch right after the show. We have 32 Battlefield players live streaming the game on PlayStation 4 from a rooftop in downtown Los Angeles. And right here at the Shrine, we have 64 PlayStation 4s for you to play after the show. All right. So let's start E3 off right. For everyone at home, on the rooftop, and right here at the Shrine, the Battlefield Hardline beta is live. All right, let's play some games. That's our show, everybody. Thanks for watching, and have a great E3.